Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Shiva from Soundbox Irrigation Design Services. So, yesterday we have discussed about uh, uh, s- starting off irrigation design. We have discussed some factors such as uh, plotting a plan and analyzing the system design capacity. So, these are the two things we have discussed yesterday. So, today I am going to discuss sprinkler selection and then sprinkler layout. These two I will cover in today's session. So, in the next session, I will cover the next few three topics. So yesterday, as I said earlier, we have covered this yesterday, and system capacity also we have covered yesterday. So if you have any doubts, you can always ask me. So let's try to discuss about the sprinkler selection and sprinkler layout. So as I say always, if you have any doubts, please don't hesitate to ask me. So let's get into the topic. So I'm going to discuss about sprinkler selection. So before uh, selecting the product, we need to aware that what are the types of sprinkler heads or emitters are available in the irrigation industry. So we should be aware about it so that we can able to select what kind of heads we can use and what's the purpose of each heads and emitters in different conditions. So um, I'm going to discuss about this. I just made a uh, few list here. Yeah, I hope you can able to see these notes. Yeah, I just made a few notes like irrigation heads, like sprays which operates in 30 psi, rotors which operates in 45 psi. So these are the operating pressures which is uh, suitable for each head. And bubblers 30 psi, drip lines 10 psi, emitters 10 psi, drip rings 10 psi. So I'm pretty sure about that you are always aware about these different types of heads. So we know these sprays and their operating pressures. We are just using this in our design. So it's pretty simple. But whenever we are just going to install this in our uh, uh, site, so it's always uh, something different from making a design. So we have to be aware about each product. So I'm just going to discuss about what are the which heads can be used in which areas. Uh, So like if you are using, if we have a turf or sod areas, we can use sprays, rotors or rotary heads. So these three things we can use in the turf areas. For example, if we have a shrubs like um, yeah, medium height plant, we can use drip lines or bubblers. In the trees, we have to use bubblers or drip rings. So that's also an important thing. And if we have ground covers, we can also use drip lines or emitters, or also we can use sprinklers using risers. So these are the things we need to keep in mind whenever we are designing the irrigation system. So let's. I'm going to give you a few uh, condition like some site plan. So in that we can analyze where which type of heads can be used in different areas. Like okay, let me give to this. Let me give such condition first. Okay, first this is a landscape plan of uh, uh, Waterburger site. So okay, so we know this is I just want to make sure to clear you about this. So this is turf area, this green color. So these big circles are trees. So in the turf areas, we can use either rotor heads or rotor spray or rotary rotary heads. Okay. So in for example, in this we have small plants like uh, shrubs or ground covers we have here. So we can use either drip line or small bubblers. So in the small shrubs areas we can use drip line. So that I have discussed in the these notes. So what types of heads we can be used in different plants. So I hope you have understand those uh, criteria. And yeah, you can see here. Let me zoom to particular. Okay, I mean, so this is very clear for you. So you know this is very this is small plants like shrubs or ground covers. We can use it in this zone. For this is we have trees which we need to use bubbler, and that in the turf areas we can use either spray or rota or anything. And this is also the same condition. Here we have ground covers, and here also we have ground, so we can use drip lines here. So I just want to make sure that what different types of plants are available in different areas. So this uh, ground covers also present in this area, so we can use drip line here. So here can use some buffalo scare because there are two trees has been present in this area. And yeah, this is very small site, and it's not a big project like commercial project. It's a medium. It's not also a residential commercial residential project. It's a medium commercial project, so we can just go with. There are not many elements to discuss in this site. Okay, so in turf areas we can use spray heads, right? So let's say we have already made this irrigation design in our project. I just want to give you some brief idea about this. So we know this. This is turf area. We have discussed in this area. So we know this is uh, uh, a rotor, and this is spray. And let me zoom to particular area so that you can able to see this. So this is uh, rotor. So 35 in the sense we can cover up to the 35 feet distance. So keep in our mind that we have to uh, cover from head to head coverage. Like we need to cover from this area to this area so that water uniformity will be very higher in that condition. So oh, sorry. Uh, Let me change to okay, fine. So this is the design we have been discussing. So we know this is turf area. So we just indicated that this is the area to receive rotor irrigation because this length is very higher. So for example, if we have a area which has 17 feet, more than 17 feet length or breadth, we can go with the rotors. For example, if the area which has below 17 feet, so we can go with sprays. So keep that in mind as well. So like and one more thing, this is turf area, so we have used the rotors. Like see in the whole turf area we have used rotors. And these all are rotors. These all are rotors. So we have placed according to the distance. So when you can see here that we have used 30 feet uh, rotor coverage, and here we have used 35, and here we have according to the length we have to use this. And this is spray body. So we know that this is the very small area, so we can go with a uh, very like strip spray so that we don't supply water to the other properties. So this also we have to keep in mind. So in the small areas also we have to use small sprays. So all turf areas we are receiving either spray or rotors. So that is keep that in mind. So let me minimize everything. So in this slide, like in the turf areas, like for example, um, in the ground covers we have just covered this with the drip lines. So you can see this is ground covers like are either shrubs or ground covers. So we are just passing this area with the drip lines, like you can see this in this picture. So this is ground area, like you can see here, this is ground cover. So we are using drip in this area, and this area is also groundwater, so I'm using drip in this area. So just see, so I just want to make sure you that cross check everything, so that I'm just shuffling from one picture to another picture. And yeah, we have discussed about the turfs and uh, ground covers. And the next one is trees. We have discussed in the notes that for in the trees we either use bubblers or drip rings. Okay, so we have to follow that criteria in this condition. um so let's see, this is tree. This tree receives a bubbler in this area. So just this is called bubbler. We have used two bubblers per tree, and here also we have two bubblers placed, and here also we have placed two bubblers. Here also we have placed two bubblers. In every trees we have placed two bubblers. So that's you can see the difference of using different emitters for different plants. Um, Here also we have used two bubblers, two bubblers. Here also we have used two bubblers because each tree receives two bubblers. So that we have to keep that in mind. And so okay, as of now, today we have discussed about what type of sprinklers we need to use, what type of heads we need to use for different plants. So tomorrow we will discuss about zoning, uh, we uh, we will discuss about dividing into zones. Uh, and one more thing I want to discuss in this picture is, for example, in sprays there are different types of models are available. For example, in the straight areas we can go with the standard spray sizes. For the curvy areas we need to go with adjustable ones, so that we can cover the whole area effectively. Otherwise, if you are going with it straight, pretty straight sprays, then obviously we will not get good coverage. We will not have a good coverage. So we have to use adjustable in different spray heads. And okay, fine. So hope you have understand something about this sprinkler selection and then sprinkler layout. So just make sure that we have discussed everything in this project. So tomorrow we will discuss about grouping of sprinklers into different zones. So that's all about tomorrow. So today I am done. So if you have any doubts, you can always ask me. So thank you for joining today. Bye bye.